Okay, I'm starting out. Well, I've already started to repurpose this book. And sometimes I do use these pages in collage. They're just little pictures. So, I mean, just the fact that they're little squares can be interesting. But I have other art history books, and I thought this would be a good place to just do my mixed media art warm-ups because next week I start the new series Tuesday, March 16th, 17th, and it's all warm-ups for the first session. So that's like 1:30 to 3:30 and 6:30 to 8:30, all warm-ups. I have a list of warm-ups. I've handed that out already, not everything. And I'm also going to do some of the warm-ups because people like to see, get some idea. I'm also going to be sharing other artists that inspire. And this month, more about narration or narratives or allegory. So lots of cool artists to share. But meanwhile, I'm just setting this up. So this was an old warm-up about asemic writing, and I guess I used the water-soluble graphite here. These are just backgrounds for now. So something colored pencil and black paper. I use that, I mentioned this before, the doctor's examination paper. So you can kind of see through it, translucent. I will trim it. This is some old ad. Anyway, just kind of covering most of it. And these are going to be, like I said, backgrounds for where I'm going to start my warm-ups. Maybe this needs a little bit more glue. So I'm using the Yes paste, playing with the brush. Okay. Moving on. I've got a pile of papers I'm going to use, so it's kind of neutral, maybe here and there some color, but mainly just doing it for background. We'll see. I'm just also using what I have in front of me, which I normally do. Um, Maybe some maps. And I have been getting together a lot of collage materials because I've got a few residencies that I'm working with in the school. And then also on Saturday, I'm doing this creating relief in nature. And it's a workshop that goes along with the art show at Glen Echo. It's the Watching Sculptures Group Critical Ground. That's wrong. Anyway, so I have art in the show and I volunteered to do a workshop. So that's coming up. Like I say, I have collected other collage materials to take when we're all working on the artwork for Saturday. We'll use these ladies. I am kind of doing it quickly, just really the purpose here is covering the page. I always tell students that I have a bias to not flat, so I normally like to work on something with layers anyway. But I do like this book format, like that. The red wires. Okay. And I don't mind if some of these also show. We'll see. I'm just gonna carrot maybe to make it interesting too. That'll work. Yeah. And I have to burnish it, so I'm going to just take another piece of paper and use this flat part when I burnish it. A little bit more glue. Or not. Okay. So I'm just going to move on. These, remember, these are like backgrounds. Do I want to use this? I don't know, it could be distracting, but why not? Okay, I'm just gonna add some glue. Yeah, one of the warm-ups is black and white, which it looks like I already have here. But yeah, I've got black and white. I usually do something with text. I'm gonna look at the list. Black and white, same with black and white found, just using collage scraps, maybe from your table or from the floor. Yeah, this I usually call it contextual, using text as your focus. But this one I'm giving it maybe it's a more fun title. What I'm trying to say is, okay, so the prompt, that's the prompt. So you start with large text or large area text and obscure it. And I say, think of the text as a design element. So that is the prompt. Okay, well, this kind of looks like architecture right here. So these are a couple that I'm giving away. I'm just telling you. One that has to do with tearing, tear, don't cut, angular, trying to just have things, your elements have a strong angle. I've done before curvilinear, or it starts with a line, and that's kind of nice that you can maybe create patterns and then collage with that. All kinds of things. I'm just putting them down. And some more. Oh yeah, so I got the map out. I love the maps. I never really use them in art that much. I don't know. I never like, or don't tend to like the outcome. I mean, some people cut away maps. I like the colors. So, but it might just be background anyway. Okay. If these people do not even use a map, which is so different. All right, I'm coming. And maybe I need to put over here. So along the bottom. That would be enough. And I'll just carry this over. I'll change the map. This is an old print. I might use some of this. It's a little dark, but I can also collage, like I will collage over it. So it is some kind of background. Paper seems like it's going to be thin. So I have not added much color. I think it's just going to stay neutral as a background for now. Place to get started. There's that. I'm going to see if I have more of the papers that were from the doctor's examination paper. This is pretty cool. It's dark though. I don't think I'm going to use that. This one I could. It's a little thicker than the paper I was talking about. Maybe I'll use it. I also include things like old art. Let's see, but anyway, this is just one folder. Lots of pieces. Let's see. This is the gel plate print when the doctor's examination paper. So maybe a little bit of color. That's all. All right, I'm going to turn the page. I have not done any of the warm-ups yet, and I timed it to say usually 10 minutes. I was going to bring some color in. Because it is spring nearly. That's what I say. So I'm going to use that. All right. Okay. And be a mess. It reminds me, someone once told me that you can make your own yes paste. And I did try it, and you can also store it in the refrigerator. Maybe I'll try it again. Oh, it was years ago. Early COVID. Here. I've got purples. I'm just going to overlap. And it doesn't matter. Yeah. A little sticky, so I think I will put something there. I don't know, maybe that'll work. Okay, so more of the doctor's examination paper. And I feel like I'm just going to glue everything down that's in front of me. And then I'm going to either do a warm up or just call it quits. So, because it is getting late, it's after 9. Right. Yeah, that's what I like about the doctor's examination paper. You can see through it. And I did buy it. You can buy it on Amazon. Or next time you go to the doctor's and take it. But yeah, this is nice to work with for gel plate printing, mainly that. And I was showing before that I use gel plate prints to do oil pastel transfers. And it's like different writing. I like it a lot. This is almost like 2 facing pages. It's gonna stay wrinkled. And I still have these greens. Yeah, my goal is to use everything that's in front of me, and then that's already several pages. I'm not doing like a whole book in one sitting. Maybe too much. I'll just overlap. This is, you probably know from an old Scrabble game. It works really well for burnishing. Glue, whatever it's picked up. Wait, I need to burnish. Um, here. Okay. Yeah, this is an interesting paper. It sticks to the gel plate, so you end up tearing it. Um, I have it in a roll. I think I got it from one of the reuse stores when I went to Pittsburgh. I think that was it, which was really cool. And I did get a bunch of, I don't know, miscellaneous cardboard or containers that I'm going to use starting with this mask residency that I have. And that starts on Friday. And I got it from a play warehouse, and it was an event with Teaching Artists of the Mid-Atlantic. And that was fun. That was last Saturday. So I've already started using it, textures. I'm using it with the repurposing with the fourth grade books. A lot of stuff in the car still. My neighbors have been great about giving me their cereal boxes. I mean, it's a big process. So this is on Mylar. And it looks like I did do a photo transfer here onto that Mylar, like heavy vellum. So see how that looks? It also is translucent. Let's put it down over the page as it is. Yeah. And that photo transfer shows up laying over the other papers. Let's see it better. And this is from a magazine. So you see how it would look on text, but I'm going to just put it over these photographs. Easy to put down. I'll just leave it at that. I guess I still have this piece, like a window looking through. I'm going to just put the glue on the back, and I'm wrapping this up. Thin paper. Okay. Yeah, see how thin. Okay. What am I going to have? That. Glue. Right. Yeah. Paper is thickened. I'm really just placing it. So I'll bring some of this over. This other from the cosmetology book. Just to cover a little bit more of the area. You can see how things just stick to me. Right. Over on the brush. Some people use matte medium. I like, well, glue sticks, but you do go through a lot of glue sticks. Or the Yes paste. Something I have not used, and some people talk about it, is the I can't think of the name of it. Mod Podge, but I think it has an odor, and there's, I don't know if they're all like this or some have not dried. So I have never bought it. I have found about it having the odor. Anyway, all I'm doing is placing this. Okay, a few more pages maybe. One way of cleaning up the table. That's a little weird because we don't see their heads. I think I will not use, well, maybe just the flowers. Okay. Here we go. Add the glue. It's like you don't waste anything. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I have some letters are really good. I think this is in Romanian. Don't ask me what it says. Although I think you can use the Google Translate and put that in here. I think it needs to be over something else. Okay. More. I did some drawing earlier of ravens, and I like the outcome. It's not the whole raven though, it's just like two looking at each other. Did I lift up the letter? Yes, I did. Okay. Well, here's this for now. And the letter is still here. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we're going to burnish it. I don't want to lift it up this time. Trying to come up. Oh, it did. Okay. I must have put glue on this side too. All right, so that takes care of a lot of these papers. This is just for the gluing. I mean, I did bring out some other things. I'm gonna just put these away. Let's see. Maybe I'll add some more while I'm at it. And then I gotta quit. Anyway, so the warm-ups are fun. It's just like a 10 minutes and you're working with some kind of artwork. It's something that you can go back into if you like. I did see someone earlier on Instagram, and it was like just small pieces of color squares filling up like a paperback book. And I thought it was cool, but you know, it just depends how much patience you have. I mean, it was taking a while, and maybe not so interesting, but colorful. So okay, that's gonna go. Gonna go wash my hands, put this away. Oh, I still have, I don't know, some of the map here. Not stopping. A little bit more, and then yeah. I guess I'll just cover. All right, that's a start. I'm gonna do my own warm-ups, and this is a practice, and then I'll have a lot to show on Tuesday. All right, that's it.